vibes. Cold start. I know you guys really wanted to make sure. Fire in the hole. All right, boys. Good morning. We are covered in husky hair, so we just posted a little short on the cold start. But I figured I'd make a little video here. If the phone cooperates, I just got it in the headrest. Of just a little drive video. Transit's hurt, no third gear, so I just go past third. But yeah. So it's not really warmed up yet, so obviously I'm not going to rip on it or nothing, but we're starting to get some heat. My seat's nice and warm. I will be taking these seats out. I got different seats for it, but I'm going to put these seats in my daily, and yeah. So this car is tuned by my boy Tyler. It's probably on around like 25 pounds right now. Greasy hard cut rev limiter at about 4,400 RPM, so pretty low. But it's rowdy if you watch my channel. So the car sounds good. So I got this car from my boy Tevin. He had bought it originally, and he was gonna drive it. And the car got stuck in fourth gear. So it was the middle of the winter time. He kind of just let the car sit. I told him when he bought it, I'm like, dude, you should check the tranny fluid and stuff like that, like go through it. And like, he was a little negligent on it. Shout out to my boy, I love you and everything, but he was a little negligent on it. So you know, so the car sat for a while at his house, and I was like, yo, you know, he had to move, and I'm like, dude, what's up with that car? You know, I want that car, you know, I'll take it, you know, like, because I'm a you know, big BEW guy, so like I wanted it, you know, it's a nice car. And so I got the car, whatever. We worked out a little deal with some money. Like I said, the car wasn't running or driving or nothing. So we got the car on a trailer. I got it back home, and I cleaned it up kind of a little bit real good, you know, like that was my first thing. It was gross, it was sitting, so I was like, let me clean it up a little bit. So I cleaned it up, and so that was that. And then I was like, well, let me check the tranny. So I you know, I jacked the car out in my driveway, I checked the tranny fluid, and there was none in it. And I'm like, fuck. So I had gotten the car running, I put a battery in, I got it started. I knew it ran good and everything, so I knew about the transmission. So what I did was I you know, obviously I drained the very little that was still in it out. And I put new fluid in it, whatever. Nothing crazy, just some cheap gear oil, you know, that I had laying around my house. So I got the car started again, and I kind of just kept yanking on the shifter, and I got it out of gear. Right, so I'm like, oh shit, you know, so I'm gonna drive this thing, you know. So I fucking make sure all the tires are good and everything, and you know, I go for a drive. And, yeah, all the gears worked and everything, so I was like, oh, this is cool, you know. And so like right now I'm in fourth, I'm 1,000 RPMs, you know, I gotta lug it. We're going up a little hill there, but you know, it's okay. But so got the car out of gear, drove it a little bit, you know, and that's that. You know, I had to do, the car needed brakes really bad, so I did the brakes. And then, of course, these Volkswagens and their 20-year-old rear calipers, they weren't going in for shit, so I did new calipers in the rear. The fronts were fine, so I just cleaned them up a bit and put new rotors and pads and everything, so that was cool there. So that worked out well. it did need axles. I put axles in it already. So yeah, so that's just kind of how I got the car. It was on a stage 1 Malone tune, so it wasn't like, it wasn't really like any good. The tune wasn't right. The car was EGR deleted. The Malone tune didn't have an EGR delete on it, so I ended up putting it back on a stock tune. It lived its life on a stock tune, because I got my other BEW that I daily, that's on a GTB 1756, so I was more focused on that car and making some power out of that turbo or whatever. So I was dealing with tuning with that. Well, I bricked the ECU in that car. So every time I drive that car, that's my daily, I have to put this ECU in, I have to put this gauge cluster in, and I have to take the chip out of this key because I don't want to change all my ignition locks and stuff like that. So right now I'm running 2 cars on 1 computer. It's kind of a nightmare. So I am looking for an immobilizer delete BEW ECU. So if anyone has one, like local in New England, Connecticut, like I don't even care, I'll drive to pick one up, or we could ship it like for a good deal. I'm not trying, I'll just go buy a whole ass another car for $500 and just scrap it if I can get the parts out of it, so that's that. But yeah, no, the car runs great. Check engine lights on right now for the EGR delete. So the tune on here is just from the other car. It's one of the base maps. So it doesn't have, the other car has EGR and everything still, so it's just shut off in the tune. But just being shut off in the tune will still trigger a check engine light because nothing is, I have block off plates on everything, obviously. So yeah, the tuner's just got to fix that, but it's no big deal to me. Other than that, that's the only code. We got an ABS light on right now because I did the coilovers and I fucking chotched them a little bit putting them in, and I fucking the wheel, the coilover wasn't set right, and I went to go drive the car and I didn't notice it. Oh, I gotta remember it's slow and look out for bumps. But fucking, I couldn't remember when I lowered the car. I didn't set this front driver's side coilover right, and it was cambered a little bit, and it rubbed the ABS wire and it rubbed through. So that's why we got an ABS code right now. But it is what it is. It's not affecting the car in any way. It'll affect. I won't have ABS, but that's no big deal. But yeah. So I don't have a tripod with me, so we're just gonna finish it like this. But for the future of the car, I do have a transmission for it. I have a clutch, flywheel, timing belt, water pump, all that stuff. I want to put PD 150 head bolts in it, and eventually like a 2065 turbo once this one finally sees the end of its life. And then we can really lean on it, see what it makes for power. So I don't care. I don't daily this car, so it can be pretty rowdy. I never plan to daily it. But right now I'm just focused on getting the suspension finished up. I got to do lower control arms. I got lower control arms for poly bushings. I got, ball joints. I want to put some extended, I want to do a front camber kit on it and stuff like that. So this way I do have adjustments. I can fit whatever size wheels I want on it at whatever height I want. So we'll get there. But for now, the car runs fucking fantastic. It drives well. A little stiff, but that's fine. I expected that with the coilovers. And I think I mentioned it. They are on, if you watch one of my previous videos, I have an install video on it, but they are Godspeed Mono SS's. I picked them up off Facebook Marketplace, $150. Couldn't even complain. So, yeah. So that's cool. So they ride well, I just used, honestly, it didn't come with the fucking top bushing, so for now, I just threw my factory OEM bushings back in it, but we'll get on it a little bit here. Second gear. That's it. That's all you're getting. It rides out though. Once it gets in the boost, it's a little lazy, but it's lazy because I'm pretty sure the tuner has the N75 like coming in really easy, because we're having boost control issues on the other car, and we just haven't made a set tune for this car yet. I don't really drive it, but I just figured I'd get the little bit of time out of it, you know, before the Salt gets on the road, enjoy it a little bit, because it is a good car. Little clunky in the front. I gotta change those. I'm gonna put Power Flex bushings in the top of the coilovers. It runs good though. It's Waterbury. You gotta drive like you're in the city. I don't know if this camera angle is good. Alignment's a little off. I gotta do, I'm putting extended tie rods on it and everything, so I'll get it aligned. I'll bring it to a good alignment shop and everything, but for now it drives straight and everything, so I'm not worried about that. I did check it with a tape measure, so it's the toe is fine. So yeah, so that's cool. So, ooh, here's our first low boy entrance somewhere. We had to do it sideways, no scrape. I still know how to be a low boy. If anybody knows me back in the day, I had a fucking absolutely slammed 2003 Mazda 6 2.3 automatic, greasy, open exhaust out the cat. Fucking thing screamed. With a Mazda Speed 6 kit. And I bought a copy of Mazda Edit. And we in PSI at like a 10.0 AFR. It was nuts. But yeah, that thing didn't last too long. Pulled the turbo kit out of it when I was moving like 8 years ago or something like that. So whatever it was, I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, so yeah, this is my 2004 Volkswagen Jetta TDI. Like I said, it's a BEW. Fucking runs good, and yeah, everybody blows my hammer on the shifter. I don't care. I got brand new cables. I just need the shifter, Diesel Geek short throw shifter. That'd be fire. So that could be a mod in the future. We got this sick Pioneer radio that never stays in. But yeah, no, nothing broken in the car. All the fucking needs a headliner, but everything's here. The sunroof works. The glove box isn't broken. Yeah. So it kind of smells like crayons in here, maybe, but keep a couple little trees in here and we're good to go. But yeah, we'll get a little outside shot for you guys. All right. Here she is in all her glory. Anybody who's got platinum gray fenders, wants to cut me a good deal on them that aren't rotted out, you know, hit me up. You can DM me on Instagram. Just look me up, Left Lane TDI, or on Facebook. But yeah, no, the car goes hard. Once it's lower, has some camber on it. It'll put some wheel spacers on it. It'll go hard. It's a nice car. I got GLI side skirts for it. I'd like to replace the trunk. It's a little fucked up. It's got a dent in it. Dent here. You know, there's scratches on the car. It's a 21-year-old car, but yeah, she's a little dirty right now, but that's all right. But yeah, if you guys like this video, you know, and you want to see more driving videos, let me know. I can get a better setup, and you know, we can get the other car out and rip on it. I can rip on that car. I'm not worried about it. This one, the tranny, I'm a little worried about, but yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to fucking see more, subscribe for more. Peace.